vividly, almost like it's meant to be. The day I found the music and had myself an epiphany. I'll take a ghetto symphony, spit my lyrics differently, and take my place among the dead poets in rapper history. Cause me and music is like satin and silk. I'll take you for a ride, hop in, put your hat to the till. Imagine the skill of a young man who has the appeal of so many came before him but was tragically killed. I'm somewhere stuck between what is magic and real, with too much pressure from my crew, so I just had to be ill. My whole world fell to ruins, I had to rebuild a better representation of how I actually feel. And I remember the very second I chose to go. No turning back on these tracks once the flow's been told. And deep down I think I knew since I was 4 years old. I hate to say it, but I told you so. Now follow me.
I didn't wanna say it, but I told you so. Do you remember when I told you so? You looked me in the eye, no lying, said no you won't. And now look at me, I told you so. I showed them all. Didn't wanna say it, but I told you so. Do you remember when I told you so? You looked me in the eye, no lying, said no you won't. And now look at me, I told you so. I showed them all.
I showed everybody who was knocking my steeds that I could float like a whisper on the top of a breeze. And though I never worked a miracle, I managed to see that we can all walk on water when it's 30 degrees. Now part of me, but never tell me what I can and can't do. Just look at all the obstacles a brother ran through. Another damn crew or some other bad news, but I'm in it for the cream, so remember that cash rules. And all these damn fools is stuck in a fast lane. Most of them ain't even smart enough to see their chance came. Another damn chain, another pair of sneakers, and all I can do is observe while I stand speechless. Don't mean to be facetious, but these mediocre minds have gone and turned a golden age into mediocre times. The message in the rhyme is that we losing control, when we stop by, nobody knows I told you so.
I didn't wanna say it, but I told you so. Do you remember when I told you so? You looked me in the eye, no lying, said no you won't. And now look at me, I told you so. I showed them all. Didn't wanna say it, but I told you so. Do you remember when I told you so? You looked me in the eye, no lying, said no you won't. And now look at me, I told you so. I showed them all, I told them all, and they just sat right back so they could watch me fall. I showed them all, I told them all, and they just sat right back.
Just remember, right back, yo. So you could catch me in the 5-1, still on the grind, like when I started this, before I had my reason to rhyme. The only difference is that time let the words in my mind just marinate and bubble over till it's something divine. And know why? Never claimed to be religious, never read the scripture. I took enough steps backwards to see the bigger picture, and it's a mixture of everything I expected, minus my death wish. I took that out for my protection, spit with conviction. When will they listen to the ramblings of a man who's not a prophet but gets closer with every prediction? The situation got me itching to see what they missing, but they don't even wanna listen. I told you so.
I didn't wanna say it, but I told you so. Do you remember when I told you so? You looked me in the eye, no lying, said no you won't. And now look at me, I told you so. I showed them all. Didn't wanna say it, but I told you so. Do you remember when I told you so? You looked me in the eye, no lying, said no you won't. And now look at me, I told you so. I showed them all.
Right in front of your face.